Hello, good day mates, long time no see, Kalimera, good morgen and all that sort of stuff. Welcome to a chilly but very sunny 2 degrees I think it was when I went out earlier, Sunday morning in the sunny northwest of the UK. So what we're doing today is a few things. I'm going to look at two different aftermarket sets of tracks that I've bought recently, which is these for a Tiger 1. They look cheap and nasty in the box, but don't let that fool you. They're resin, and these, if you know Tank Brusher on YouTube, these are his tracks. He's designed them, he's worked on them, he's perfected them, and he's licensed them. I bought these from bulldogmodels.co.uk. I'll put a link down below for their website. So that's those that I've got. Oh, by the way, they cost 21 English pounds for those. Next up, I bought these, the RFM winter kitten for my winter stug that I'm building, and these were £30. These are also resin, bloody. You got one pin one side, one pin the other side. Why you have to put 2 pins in, I don't know, because obviously the side of the tracks that's actually up against the side of the tank is never going to be seen by man or beast. So why would you have to mess about putting 1 pin in one side and 1 pin in another? No, it's wrong. Right, so let's start off with the Tank Brusher ones. This is all you get. No mess, no fuss. Just a little bag with all your tracks in, and a little bag, 1 pin goes right through the track, and that's all you need. Lovely jubbly. I don't know how many's in there, but obviously there's enough to do the whole set of tracks. I'll show you one of the links. There's one of the links. Grey, resin, guide horns, hole at the end, and there's a few that I've already put together. Perfectly workable. No mess, no fuss. Easy peasy, and they're beautiful. Beautiful and clean. No cleanup needed. So these are for the Tiger. I haven't even got a Tiger for it to go on, but I just wanted to buy them. It actually feels nice in your hands as well, the resin. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but it does. Yeah, and that's them. Beautiful little things. That's the inside of the box from Bulldog Models. I actually spoke with Tank Brusher, and yeah, he's working on more. He's got a few sets on Bulldog Models, but unfortunately none for the stug at the moment. That's why I had to buy these RFM ones, unfortunately. Yeah, he's licensed them to Bulldog Models, and I believe Tankcraft are going to be doing them as well. And I think he did mention some other places, but I can't remember what he said. Anyway, that's the Tank Brusher stroke Bulldog Models. 21 quid. cheap as chips. Nothing fancy, just a bag. Nothing fancy, just a plain white cardboard box, but if that helps to keep the price down, then that's fine by me, because you don't, you know, once you're done with them, that's going in the bin. So let's move on to the RFM ones. £30, very fancy box. I don't quite know why it's so huge. You get a little instruction manual, you get a little posh box for the left side, a little posh box for the right side, then the pièce de résistance, my friends. You get a track jig on which to build the said tracks. You get the whatever they're called, I can't remember what they're called, the winter cleats, the ice cleats, or whatever they are. You've got to cut them off with the microscopic little pieces that go on either side of them as well. So what you get is you've got to cut that cleat off, and those tiny little microscopic things either side of it have got to be cut off, and then they've got to be put on the track like that. So if microscopic things made out of resin is your thing, then they're the ones to buy. These are the microscopic pins. You need a magnifying glass to see them. As you can see, I've already made an attempt to put some together, and you get these ones which go on the outside, have got like a rounded bolt top, and these ones go on the inside, which is like a diamond shape or hex shape or whatever it is. Can't see without an electron microscope. So you're supposed to be cutting all those off and putting them on the tracks. Well, let me tell you that I've already attempted that said task, and it didn't, it wasn't very pretty. Let's just say that it wasn't very pretty, my friends. I even struggled to get the lid off. Right, these are the tracks. Obviously, because it's a Stug, they're absolutely microscopic. They're beautiful and crisp. With the, obviously they're the winter cat and snow tracks. Tiny little things. Tiny little things for my big fingers. So, my attempt took me about an hour, I think, to put, I mean, these are, that's part of the attempt. But I put about 10 links together. I broke one of the fins off one of the tracks. I lost count of the amount of pins I broke, lost, pinged off. You can see how many I've taken off the thing there. The ones that are missing, I didn't do that many tracks at all. They went flying. A couple of them snapped as I was taking them off there, because you've got to somehow cut them off of that. But that's not all bolt. Part of it is the support. So you've got to work out what's the bolt and what's the support, and then somehow get them off. I was using tweezers to try and snap them off. A couple of them snapped cleanly and left the support on the bottom, but most of them the support come off and then you've got to muck about with a knife trying to trim it. So like I said, if that's your deal, if fiddly microscopic stuff is your deal, then you pay 30 quid like I did foolishly and get them. Like I say, there's nothing wrong with them. They're beautiful and crisp, no cleaning up needed, but they're so tiny. So what I'm going to have a go at doing, not now, not today, because obviously I've paid 30 quid for them, so I don't want to just throw them in the bin, do I? I'm going to make an attempt to use the jig, but instead of mucking about with the pins on either side, I'm going to just try putting a small piece of wire through, like a frill metal track, which I just happen to have some that I prepared earlier here. The metal tracks from Frill. These are for the Stug, unless I can figure out a way of getting the winter kitten on there. Lovely. Drill, 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 pin, pin, pin with a bit of wire, dab of super glue to hold the pin in, and there you got a perfect set of tracks ready to go. So they're ready to go for me Stug, and I'll just show you where I'm up to on the Stug. This is the Stug. It's an old Revel kit from the 90s. I've got frits and hands in there already, they're painted, ready to go. The lower hole's been painted, just needs to be weathered. Top's not stuck on yet. I'm going to paint that separately. So that's me Stug F8. Very nice it is too. So much detail on it, especially when you consider it's from, I think, 94, 95. So before I get carried away and knock these over, I'm going to put these RFMs away for another day. But you know, better men than me can probably handle that, and it's probably going to be easy peasy for them, but not for me. I get frustrated too quickly. I've got zero patience for that kind of malarkey. So they can go down on the floor of doom. What else have I been working on, I hear you say? Well, I've been working on this beauty of a kit, and it is a beauty. You can imagine, I mean, Tamiya, quality kit all the way, mate. Quality kit all the way. So this is where I'm up to. Pretty much done. Decals are on. It's painted. Jurgen in the hatch there. Those are resin replacement wheels from Panzer Art, and I bought them and they're absolutely no different to the kit ones, so don't waste your time buying aftermarket wheels for it, because the kit ones are just as good. And don't make a senior mistake that I did, put the wheels on and wondering why the wheels keep falling off. Why do I have to keep gluing them back on again? And the reason for that is I was using normal plastic glue and not super glue for resin. Yes, I am getting old. I was 59 last week, so I can be excused for the odd senior moment, I think. Yeah, so I discovered that I've been putting just normal Tamiya cement on them and wondering why they kept going all wobbly and falling off. So that was the reason, so I had to glue them on with super glue. Anyway, that's ready. I'm going to do some weathering on that today. crack on with it, get that done. Those are the Stug wheels tracks that I had. 95 times 2, that's 95 links a side, and there's quite a few left over as well. So there you go, that's what I've been up to lately. Oh, one more thing, if I can find them. Well, you know, I got the 1/16 Stug, which is there ready to go after these two are done. These are the tracks, all done, painted, obviously only a metal colour. Beautiful, they're so easy to put together, it was unreal. And they're ready to go. So that's, in my opinion, the worst part of a kit is building these tracks. So they're ready to go, folks, for the Stug, Das Werk Stug 1/16. Ready to crack on with that. So, what else have I got? Oh yeah, I got this figure to go on the back of the Stug. He's going to be laying down between the driver and the other bloke, whatever he's called, and he was pointing something in the distance. What else have I got going? I don't think I've got anything else, surprise surprise, on the go. So that's it, folks. Oh, I've got this. That's a good set. If anyone wants any stowage, that's a really good set. There's so much stuff inside. I'll just give you a quick shoe. It's all resin. There's loads in there, and I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces out of it already to put on the back of my Stug. So yeah, ammo boxes, square boxes, oblong boxes, shell cases, whatever you call them, not the actual casing of the shell, but the case that the shell goes in to protect it. That's that. All resin, plus model from the Czech Republic. Very, very nice. It's nice, you like? Yeah, that's what I got. So, without further ado, oh, I got these. I may or may not be making a winter dio for that Stug. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I don't know if I've got the skill or the knowledge, but they may be involved. I like Master Box figures, they're pretty good. Anyway, take it easy, boys, and I'll see you very soon. Oh, wrong one. Take it easy. How do you stop this thing?